We know. Come on.
All right, so for our first matchup, it was Blake and I once again in the first round, and I had a game plan for him. My plan was to get Tim Duncan in foul trouble, make LeBron James a shooter, and for myself to get to the free throw line. Now, in the first quarter, we were going back and forth, throwing jabs at each other, but unfortunately, Blake was hitting threes with rookie LeBron James. I mean, when was that ever happening? So I had to change my game plan just a little bit. But because...
Maybe.
And so it's the New Orleans
first half with the score.
Ooh, I have. Oh, okay. That's quite a game right there. And it's
46. The Pelicans, 87.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Ball is out there with Josh Hart. Then they're Sharp, and it's Richards in at the point. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Lakers was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that was just one element of his production.
I always check my threes because that way I can see whether or not I need to shoot another three or, you know, whether or not I'm good on threes.
Ended up with a triple-double on the night. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Good on the second one. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Beyond the arc. Hits yet again. Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Smith outside. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Pelicans ball.
Here's T, hounded by Ball. Clock at 6. Oh, connects again.
For 3.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Hart. Pass to Sharp to stop the run. Portland again missing.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Now here's Barrett. Now Williamson. Here's T. Fades. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Hart. Over to the left wing. Back to Richards. It's Hart on the wing. Lets the three fly. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's Hart. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. T grabs the miss.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Down low. It's stolen by Hart. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. A nice shot by Richards. Richards has got his second bucket of the night.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Here's Hart. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Ball left side. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. That one a little long.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Here's T. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Richards. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Bowl, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now here's Ingram. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Richards. It's Hart on the wing. Shot to stop the run, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Josh Hart, listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often you'll guard up a...
Substitution on the court.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Inside, tipped to the middle. Here's T, and he slams it in one-handed.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Pass to Rogers. Here's Juzang, hounded by Tatum. Up top ball, just 5 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul.
And that one falls for Ball.
At the line for your trip.
And so Ball nails both of them. 1:24 left in the third quarter. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Juzang. Here's Rogers. Here's Juzang. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Over Tatum. Portland, no good that time either.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's the three. Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Rogers. He has 6. T grabs the miss. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-6 run. To the paint. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Pelicans on top, opening up a huge gap.
Pelicans, 128.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Tried to fade back there, but it's off the mark. Well, the Pelicans shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Soft touch off the glass.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And the Trailblazers shooting a low 30% from the floor. Pass to Juzang. Takes a 13-footer. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And he comes up with a bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Hounded by Tatum. Wing shot on the way. Yep, that one goes.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Pass to Davidson. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. To the inside, Tatum. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Najee. Cole grabs the board. The Pelicans have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's T. Inside, here's Tatum. Banked it in off the glass.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Juzang. Fourth three. Goes back up. Here's Najee. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. The Pelicans have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Here's T. Good. Another from 3. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Juzang. Shot clock at 6. Here's Najee. Misses the 3.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's the floater. The shot comes out, and New Orleans will go the other way with it.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And the Pelicans making a change here. Joe's checked in. And here are the Trailblazers now. Pass to Juzang. Down low. Here's Najee. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's T. And another one.
3 points.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Here's Juzang. Pass to Claxton. Here's Najee. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Here's T, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Pelicans making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Sorry, sir.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Didn't mean to get him out of there. I tried to get him out of that.
To the left side wing. Here's Finley. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second team.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Portland.
And so he makes both from the line. For New Orleans, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. That one goes. Count it.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Right wing. Got a hand on it. Pass to Hunt. Here's T. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
To the paint. And yep, it's good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The Trailblazers shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Pass to Najee. And rejected.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Trailblazers foul Nicholas Claxton. First personal.
And he knocks down the first one.
First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's T. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
On the take. They need this. Pass to Finley. Tries again. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's T. Here's Hunt to the middle. It's tipped. Here's Finley. Pass to Najee. Here's Finley. With the floater, and he lays it in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Down low. Here's T. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Out to the wing. Here's T. Another one falls. Amazing.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. And it's good. He hits another one.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Najee. Blocked. And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Finley. Off target from 3-point range. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Here's Hunt. Pass to Joe. Inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That free throw misses.
Team foul. At the line for the Pelicans.
That one misses. The Trailblazers shooting a very low 27% so far in this one.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Rebounded by New Orleans. .149 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Najee. Tries yet again. It's tipped. And they get it back. Here's Claxton. Missed it, even after all of those chances.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And you have to like how they played this year. 55 wins in total.
That'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for T.
Oh, his array of talents on full display. Picks up the triple-double, really takes ownership of this game. I thought that made the difference for them tonight.
Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Pass to Finley. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it.
The first round for me was against the San Antonio Spurs, and I'm calling this the greatest NBA playoff game in league history. Quadruple overtime, Tracy McGrady goes off for 50 points, and I really needed every single one of them. I didn't expect the 7th-seeded Spurs to give me such a tough matchup, but they did, and ultimately we prevailed.
Danny, was your first round as epic as Brian's?
Nothing beats 4 overtimes, and in fact, I might have had a little bit too much.
Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Williamson. T is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Smith, and it's Ingram in at the shooting guard. Pass to Fry. The dish now to Allen. Inside, Gill lays it up off the glass.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr, and it's all about pace tonight. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too. Those are pretty bold words, Kevin. We'll see if they can deliver.
All right, thank you, David.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Pass to Davidson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Passes it to Holloway. The pass to Fry. That one goes. Count it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
2 points. That one goes. Davidson's got 10.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Gill, the pass to Fry. They get a hand on it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holloway. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans leading by 6. GA with their 4th title. The combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green. The single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
And the Warriors with possession here after the three-pointer from Davidson. Pass to Fry. The 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Fry, following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Holloway. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Davidson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's 18 points for T.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Passes to Gill. Here's Okogie. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Davidson. And another 3 for New Orleans.
3 points.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
And there's the pass to Fry. Here's Okogie. Holloway, the pass to Allen. Here's Okogie, covered by Williamson. Okogie misses.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Williamson, the pass to Davidson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Holloway. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And good that time.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Warriors trail by 12. Gill, the pass to Holloway. Now, here's Fry. Guarded closely. Allen kicks to Fry. To halt the run. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Davidson. Pass to Williamson. Here's Davidson. Williamson trying to free himself up. And he uses the glass on the layup. Davidson's got 25 points in the game. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Passes it to Fry. Over Barrett. And again, no good by Golden State.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Davidson, guarded by Fry. And the shot is good. And now it's 27 points for T.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
Stewart's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins comes in for Josh Okogie.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
To the middle, here's Davidson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And the pass to Holloway. Wiggins from outside. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Fry. Here's Stewart. And finally they hit one.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And it's good for 2.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gill kicks to Wiggins. Here's Fry, and the rejection by Davidson. And he's able to get it back. Fry, good. And so here is New Orleans. 16-point lead. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ingram's got his second bucket tonight.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Holloway. Rejected by Davidson. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Both teams will make substitutions. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 20-7 run. Out to Smith. Pass to Davidson. Guarded by Stewart. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Number 38.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pelicans. Richard, we're seeing a lot more back-to-backs now at this mid-portion of the season. What are those like to play in for a player?
Oh, they are fun because it's a mental challenge and it's a physical challenge more than anything on that one. But I love it. I am not opposed to back-to-backs because you know what? There were players that used to have to play them and fly on flights in the morning. Now we get to fly on private jets. So we can do it.
And you got to get your rest, though, between those games, don't you?
Yeah, you got to get your rest and you got to get your sleep, but do not eliminate the back-to-backs. I love it.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shots of the night here. He hits both from the stripe. Pelicans leading by 19. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Smith against Gill. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
New Orleans moving it around. Tatum looking around. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Warriors basketball.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma...